Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Blues TV. I hope you guys are keeping well. Big shout out to everyone that has locked in, everyone that has subscribed, everyone that has being supportive on this channel. To be honest, we really do appreciate your likes, your subscription, your comments, and all. So, what I'm gonna say is let's keep growing as a family. Uh, I hope one day the sky is gonna be the limit for Bluesfantv. So, guys, onto this one, we're gonna dive into the prediction XI. What are you guys thinking about the game tomorrow? What sort of formation are you looking forward to tomorrow? For me, I think it's that game where you look into and say, "Come on, Chelsea, we've got to go all out there to bring something out of that game." You know, we've lost to Bayern Munich. We've drawn to Karabakh. What a disgraceful performance in Karabakh game, to be honest. And now it's up to us to get the deal done tomorrow. To be honest, it's up to us to get the deal done tomorrow. I feel like um, I just feel like tomorrow is that day where Chelsea needs to go all out there. You know, we've got something to prove tomorrow. We've got something to prove tomorrow. We've got to prove that. We've got to prove that we are defending champion. We can definitely compete in the biggest stage. To be honest, you know, to me, I naturally don't believe that there's any situation right now that can justify that Chelsea can't win can't win Barcelona. To be honest, I believe in us. I believe we can do something. I believe we can do something tomorrow. I believe we can hurt Barcelona. It's not the first time when you look at the recent record against Barcelona. The last 5 games, I think they've just managed to win one. We've dominated these guys in the recent age. But the most interesting part of it is like when you look at the both side, you can't. To me, I feel like when we talk about history has always been there, but talking about Chelsea Barcelona, it's a different story, to be honest. Because when you look at the two teams, obviously it's a total different team for those teams that plays in the 2018, the last time we met Barcelona, you know. But I still believe we can go into that game as long as we believe in ourselves. We go into that game with so much confidence. I naturally believe that it's gonna be one of the most interesting games of the season. But that depends on us. That depends on our reaction to the game tomorrow. That depends on how we try to fit into that game tomorrow. Because the most devastating thing about Chelsea is that sometimes when you do expect that maximum performance from them, and that's when we sort of kind of lag behind, to be honest. But apart from that, I believe everything is sorted out. I believe Chelsea can go all out there and definitely make something happen, to be honest. So, guys, not to take too much of the time on this one, we're gonna be trying to do some. Uh, we're gonna be trying to go into starting lineup for tomorrow game. I believe. Look, we've dealt with so many big clubs in the recent years, even with the transition, with the trying of, buying new players, bringing in new players into the football club. At the same time, we've really done a good business playing the big clubs. It all started from that PSG game where we dominated. We dominated in the first half, and everybody around the world was shaking because they don't understand where the performance is coming from, to be honest. So for me, I think it's a good to go for us. It's another game where we look into and say, "Come on, Chelsea, let's go get it done. Let's go get it done." I know we fumbled against Bayern Munich. It wasn't what we expecting. We did the same thing, the same formation we used against PSG, but naturally it doesn't work for us against Bayern Munich. But tomorrow, it's another game. So guys, this is my prediction XI tomorrow. And I believe Sanchez is going to start from the goalpost because obviously still our best, goalkeeper of the season. Is sitting number two in the most clean sheet in the Premier League behind Raya. And that says a lot, about Sanchez this season. And to be honest, I think Sanchez deserve an accolade. Sanchez deserve an accolade. Last season we criticized him so much due to his poor performance, inability to try and make something happen. But this season, to be honest, I feel like man has really, really done well. He has really, really composed himself. Even with the shaky defender that we have, he has really, really made a massive, massive save this season. So I feel like Sanchez obviously is gonna start from the goal line. Now from the defense line, this is where I'm going. I do believe that tomorrow should be one of those games that we need to go all out there with our main defenders. What has been working for us this season, that's what we need tomorrow. And there's no any other thing than starting Marco Corella from the left back. It's gonna be a challenging game for him tomorrow. I'm very sure he knows what is coming because he knows Lamine Yamal is one of those best players in the world. But the good thing is they play together in the same nationality. So I do believe that he knows what is what gonna go through tomorrow. He knows. I'm not saying Lamine Yamal is not go past him, but the reality is he's played with him in the national team. He knows how to prepare for him. He knows how fast he is. So all these things, I believe, is going to help him tomorrow to pocket down, Lamine Yamal. So Cucurella from the left back, the two central defender. I don't want to argue about it. I don't want to mess around tomorrow by Maresca. Just go in there with Chaluba and Fofana. This is the best two central back that we've got this season. These guys have been so productive. They have been so solid. They have been, so interesting to watch. The combination of these two guys really, really works for us. So, no loitering around tomorrow. Chaluba, Fofana from the central back. And from the right back, no argument. Let Malogusto start tomorrow. Because a game whereby you're going to play Barcelona, it's not all about defending. You must put in all your clinical players. And that's where Malogusto is going to come in tomorrow because this guy is clinical, he's flexible, he can invert, he has so much skills in him. So I believe Gusto starts from from the left back, and that's where the argument comes in because I do believe James needs to start tomorrow. He needs and definitely needs to start tomorrow, and that's where my argument comes in. Talking about um, Reece James. So let's quickly move into the midfield. Midfield is gonna be Reece James and Casado from the central defensive midfielder. I know this sounds a little bit. I know a lot of people won't agree with me to be honest, but let's think of it. If this is something that's gonna work for us tomorrow to keep Barcelona in their place, I'm so happy to do that. I know a lot of Chelsea fans doesn't like the fact that Maresca used to use James in the midfield and all these things, but that's the best thing. That's the best approach we've got to compete with the big clubs. It might works, it might not work, but that's the best solid mindset that we've got in the team, especially when Palmer is not even available tomorrow. So I want that solidity because you're competing against very, very flexible midfielder, those ones that are very agile, they can do and undo at any time. So James, Casado in the midfield, central defensive midfield. And of course, Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez, let him play that free role. He's going to play as a number 8 and number 10 tomorrow. He's going to be everywhere. I just want to see that quality, that intensity, that power, that, everything. I just want to see that creativity as well from him tomorrow. He starts as number 8 or probably number 10. I don't care. Just let him be there. So from the wing, and this one is a little bit skeptical. It's a little bit confusing. But for me, I think tomorrow there's nothing that is stopping Estival to start that game. That game needs to be started. With so much power, with so much electric, with so much competition, with so much pressure on Barcelona. And that's the only way you can do that. When you have Estival, is becoming such a player whereby defenders are looking at and say, come on, we can't let this guy be. We need to keep an eye on him. And that's how we can manage that kind of a game tomorrow. So Estival from the right wing. And of course from the left wing. Now it's a game of who do I put in there. But for me, I just gonna go with Pedro Neto. Absolutely, Pedro Neto. I know Garnacho is there. Gittins is there. These guys are becoming one of those things that we wanted. But I want Pedro Neto in that game. This guy is so good. We know his ability. We know his potential. So his creativity as well can never be underlooked. So let's start Pedro from the left as well, and from the central forward. Let's have Pedro, Joao Pedro. To be honest with you, on a more realistic note, he has not been really productive being playing as a striker. I think the way we've been using him as more or less like a number 10 these days has really caused a lot of confusion, because the last time the lap came out and he had to move into the striking role, he looked like he was lost. I couldn't see him in that game at all. So I would say, just let him be, just let him do his things tomorrow. Hopefully, he's get a goal or an assist or something, but let him top the striking role tomorrow. So, guys, that's my prediction exercise for tomorrow. I know you've got your own opinion. That's my own opinion. I feel like, and I'm still want to talk about something. I feel like Palmer is definitely going to be on the bench tomorrow. He might not start that game due to whatsoever, but I still believe that Palmer is fit and ready to go into that game. He might be coming up in second half, or probably who knows he's gonna start the game. So everything all depends. All hands on desk right now, and we'll see how it goes tomorrow. That's my prediction exercise, guy. Let me know what you think about this prediction exercise. Please drop your comments, drop your likes, please share, and let's keep growing as a family. Like I said earlier, bro, please subscribe to the channel. That's the only way you can help this channel growing. And guys, I'll see you tomorrow. For those people that's coming to the stadium to watch the game, please don't forget to check up on us. We're gonna be at the Britannia game, Britannia Gate, for fans' reaction after the game. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Peace and love.